Hello, this is Colette van Haaren again. I'm finishing the washcloth that I showed you yesterday. I'm doing a suspended cast off, which means that I keep my needle in the last stitch that I bound off while I'm knitting the other one. So that creates a row of bind-off stitches that are a little more stretched out, which means it's more flexible, more elastic. I wouldn't call it an elastic bind-off, but still it's better than just casting off and having the stitches very close together. You're looking at the back of this work. It's a log cabin washcloth. Log cabin means that it's like patchwork. The idea came from the Mason knitting book. They have beautiful blankets made with log cabin knitting. In patchwork, in sewing, you take a number of small pieces of fabric and you sew them together. You can do the same thing in knitting, but most knitters are not fond of sewing. So this method works in that you knit a little square, then you cast off all stitches but the last stitch, and then you turn the work 45 degrees and you pick up the stitches on the side, and then you continue knitting. Once you've done a square or whatever rectangle of the size that you like, you bind off those stitches, you turn your work 45 degrees, and then you do the same thing, but now, I'm sorry, but now there are two edges. I will show you when this is finished. I have a little more to go, a few more stitches. Little projects like this are ideal to knit on the bus, I find. I live in Montreal, where I take the bus and the metro all the time. It would be a little cumbersome to take big shawls that I'm knitting, if I were to be knitting those. So small projects like socks and tube socks, those are ideal for me. They fit in a little pouch. And that way everything is tucked away when I get off the bus or off the metro, across the platform to the other side to make my connection. Okay, here I'm at the end. So these are my circular needles, 80 centimeters, 2.75 millimeters. I'll put them aside. This is the front of the work. Let's see if I can show you. This is the little square that started it. Cast off here, bound off. Then I went here. Now I have two, so picked up stitches along those two patches, knit a little rectangle, bound off, then this, so it goes around in a spiral. That's what it is. This is the front, and this is the back. Here you can see the outline of all the squares and rectangles, and I think the ridges from the picked up stitches that I kept at the back will be great to do a little scrubbing if I use this as a washcloth or a dishcloth. Okay, that's it for today. Happy knitting. See you soon. Bye.